Hello everyone, how are you? It's Michael, and today I want to walk you through this very bright and colorful and amazing album that I made for someone here in town. She stopped here a few months ago, told me that she was going to Mexico on vacation, and she asked me if I could make her an album for her photos for her trip. And I said, sure, what are you looking for? And she said she had two requirements. One, she wanted about 50 photos, 10 by 15 centimeters, which is a 4 by 6 photo in the States. And she wanted me to use papers related to Mexico, Mexican colors, Mexican themes, something that said Mexico. And what's interesting is that a week or two before she stopped here, I had purchased some digital papers. I purchased a digital junk journal kit from a seller on Etsy called Imagine the Art Designs. She has the most amazing out-of-the-box junk journal and scrapbook kits, very colorful, all pretty much along these colors and this feel here. And I had picked up her Mexican Fiesta junk journal, not to make a junk journal, but to make cards for Day of the Dead. And I never got around to making the cards, but I knew exactly what I was going to use to make this album. I'll take you inside in a moment. I just wanted to talk to you about the paper. So one of the reasons I love to use digital papers and is A, they're much cheaper. Okay, I picked this up for $3 or $4. Okay, you use them until you don't want to anymore. You just keep printing and printing and printing, and you can size these for anything that you want. So just quickly, this is, I printed this for the cover. This is, I think 8 by 8 inches, which would be 20 by 20 centimeters. Okay, this is the same digital paper, but printed on 12 by 12 cardstock, which would be 30 by 30 centimeters. Okay, so you're not losing anything. What's the word I'm looking for? The proportion stays the same. It just, you're printing on a larger paper. So in this case, here's one of the designs that I printed on A4, which would be about 8.5 by 11. Here's another one of the front of the book. So this is on A4, this is on 12 by 12, and the book is on 8 by 8. This is another one of the sheets. This is from the junk journal kit. I also bought, oh gosh, I'll have links for everything that I bought down below and over on my blog. This is part of the junk journal kit because the idea is you print this and then you're going to fold this to use as a signature, or you can fold it this way and you're going to put papers inside and use this as a signature in a junk journal. Okay, but you can print this and use this for a card or in an album. Here's another one. This would be basically this, but I printed it in a smaller version. Same thing here. You could do horizontal, you could do vertical. If you buy the junk journal kit, it also comes with these extra pages. See, I mean, I love this. Look at this for a Day of the Dead card or something. So these are bookmarks. So all of these are in the digital junk journal kit. I didn't use any of this in the album, but I just wanted you to see what your options were. So let me take you through the book. So the book measures, it's about 8 3/4 by 8.5 by about 2 inches. So that would be, let's see, 22.5 centimeters by 21.5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. And I do have my double album cover here. So the album itself has a base of chipboard, and then I have another piece on top for the front, the back, and the spine. And this is a great way to hold your ribbon on the inside. I have a video about the double albums. I'll link that down below also, or somewhere up here if I can figure out how to do that. I also found these two great glass beads in my stash that I just used on the black ribbon. So opening this up, the front and the back covers mirror each other. There are 3 pages in the book. So there's 2 here, they're much lighter, and then there's a heavier page in the center. Each, the center page also has a pullout, which I'll show you when I get to it. So the front and the back have this waterfall cascade here for photos, okay? And they're double-sided, so you have a photo on each side. Underneath, because there's space underneath here for additional photos, I made a little booklet for 2 more photos. And see, this is another even smaller size that you can print digital papers on. Look at these colors. I mean, look at these designs. I mean, this is a Mexican themed book, but I am in love with this book. I want to go to Mexico just so I can make a book for myself. On this page, I love using striped papers, and you've heard me say this in other videos. I use these dies. They're different sized banner dies in a way. I think these were from Pink Fresh or Hefty Doodle. Hefty Doodle went out of business though. I'll link below. But I love doing this cutout, and then you just slip photos or memorabilia inside here, and there's a space for a photo on the other side. And there is plenty of room here for additional photos if she wants to include those. On this side, it's just for 2 photos. Here, oh, and also in the book, I have horizontal and I have vertical. So here is some vertical photos. This is glued down, so there's nothing to slip under here. And on this side is the same thing. So there's some space here for additional photos. And instead of doing a booklet underneath, what I did was I did a little booklet on the inside. So when you pull that out, you have space for additional 8 photos. And then this just slips back. And these are made to be removed, and then the photos will be glued down where she wants each photo. I'll put that in later. So continuing over here to page 3, we have 2 photos, and again, this mirrors over here. And then over here, I have 2 more photos. And then on the back, we have another waterfall cascade and another booklet here for 2 more photos. Whoop. So this just slips onto here. And again, there is plenty of space here for additional photos or menus or whatever she picked up on her trip. And then the back, I just have it with the stripes, my signature, and then over here also the stripes. So this just pulls around. And that's that. Love to know what you think of this. I will have links to everything below. I am working on a tutorial, but I have a lot of tutorials that I'm working on. So as soon as this tutorial is up, I will link it below. And if you subscribe to my channel and you hit that bell, you'll be notified when I have those videos up on my YouTube channel. Also, you can subscribe to me over on my blog. Everything I post here, I also post on the blog with additional photos and links and things like that. So thank you so much for your support. And until next time, stay safe. Bye, everyone.